not yet. We see some of the screen, but not your slide. Close this tab and then open your PowerPoint presentation. You can minute.
Wait, sir. To share this. And
then maximize this tab. You can just see
this tab.
No. You see the close button, you see the X, right? Then there's a hyphen. Or
here?
No, the hyphen one. Pay a share and low make her.
Emo.
Or maximize minimize
Sorry.
Atsumahan.
Tuan PPT. Share. Có phải một buổi?
Load lắm.
Rồi. Inta. Tuan.
Share na yung local ma'am.
Dahil PPT to pitahan ka da. Amo. Di ka alang lau mo?
PPT lang lau di kan. Kaya mani hay screen ng lau pa mai zao ka lang mo.
So, no. Let's try again.
Okay, no need to use the PPT. You can start it.
Yeah, okay.
Using audio file.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon, respected chairperson and my fellow presenters. My name is Emmanuel Valarazeli, a PhD scholar from Department of Psychology, Mizoram University. And today my topic of presentation is gender and local influences on sexual attitude, the role of parenting styles, religiosity, and self-esteem in Nathia District, Mizoram. Sexual attitudes defined as individuals' beliefs, feelings, and predisposition towards sexual behaviors and identities are shaped by a complex interplay of psychological, familial, cultural, and environmental factors. Understanding these attitudes among youth is crucial as they influence sexual decision-making, health outcomes, and social relationships. In the social-cultural context of Mizoram, a predominantly Christian state in Northeast India, traditional values, religious beliefs, and family structures profoundly shape young people's perception of sexuality. Mizo culture places a high value on community cohesion, moral conduct, and adherence to Christian religious norms. Historically, the community has held conservative views on sexual behaviors, emphasizing premarital chastity, heterosexuality, and the sanctity of marriage. These cultural and religious expectations serve as a backdrop against which youth negotiate their sexual attitudes. However, rapid social change, urbanization, and increased exposure to global media are introducing more diverse perspectives, particularly among urban youth, potentially reshaping these attitudes. Parenting styles is a critical familiar factor influencing youth development, including sexual attitudes. Borman topology of parenting styles provides a framework for understanding how parental warmth, control, and communication impact adolescent behavior. Authoritative parenting, characterized by high responsiveness and reasonable control, is linked to communication about open communication about sexuality and healthier sexual attitudes. Conversely, authoritarian parenting, marked by strict rules and low warmth, and permissive parenting, characterized by lax control, may result in either overly restrictive or overly liberal sexual attitudes among adolescents. In Mizoram, parenting practices are often influenced by Christian values, emphasizing discipline and moral instruction, which may intersect uniquely with these styles. Religiosity, the degree of religious commitment and involvement also plays a fundamental role in shaping sexual attitudes. It encompasses beliefs, practices, and importance of religion in daily life. Among the Mizo, Christianity is deeply embedded in social life, shaping norms about sexuality, gender roles, and moral behavior. High religiosity has been consistently associated with more conservative sexual attitudes, discouraging premarital sex, homosexuality, and pornography. This influence is particularly prominent in Mizoram, where church institutions and religious teachings are central to community life. So self-esteem or an individual's overall sense of self-worth affects how youth perceive and engage with this sexuality. High self-esteem can foster greater autonomy and confidence in sexual decision-making, while low self-esteem may make youth more susceptible to peer pressure or internal conflict regarding sexual norms. In collectivistic cultures like Mizoram's, self-esteem may also be shaped by community approval and adherence to social expectations. Given these influences, the study seeks to explore how gender, local parenting styles, religiosity, and self-esteem collectively and individually predict social attitudes among Mizo youth in Nathia district. The research objectives are to examine influence of gender and sexual attitudes among youth in Nathia district, to assess the impact of local, urban versus rural on sexual attitudes and religiosity, to investigate the relationship between parenting styles and sexual attitudes, to analyze the role of religiosity in shaping sexual attitudes, to identify gender differences in the relationship between parenting styles and sexual attitudes. Hypothesis. Number one, there will be significant gender differences in sexual attitudes based on gender. There will be a significant difference in sexual attitude based on locale. Authoritative parenting style will be positively correlated with permissive sexual attitudes. Higher religiosity will be associated with less permissive sexual attitudes. So to test this, the study employed a quantitative research designed to investigate how gender, locale, parenting styles, religiosity, and self-esteem influence sexual attitudes among youth in Nathia district. 77 youth participants were taken from 2 urban areas and 3 rural areas from the district of Nathia. The study also employed a factorial design considering gender, male and female, and location, rural and urban, as independent variables. The data collection was conducted through house-to-house approach. So to test the hypothesis, we conducted several parametric tests, independent sample t-test, ANOVA, and Pearson correlation. An independent sample test revealed a statistical significant gender difference in attitude towards homosexuality, with females expressing significantly more positive attitude than males. No significant gender differences were found in attitude towards premarital sex, pornography, lesbianism, self-esteem, religiosity, or parenting style subventions. The independent t-test results indicated no significant gender differences between urban and rural youth regarding perceived parenting styles, self-esteem, and sexual attitudes. However, religiosity was significantly higher among rural youth compared to urban youth, suggesting a stronger religious involvement in rural areas. This may reflect the more traditional and community-centered lifestyle prevalent in rural settings. Overall, except for religiosity, locale does not appear to influence parenting styles, perception, self-esteem, or sexual attitudes in this sample. ANOVA was also conducted to determine whether there were statistically significant differences between male and female participants on parenting styles, religiosity, and self-esteem, and attitude towards sexuality. The results indicated no significant gender differences. However, a marginal gender difference was observed in attitude towards pornography, with males tending to have a more favorable attitude, although the results approach did not reach statistical significance. A statistically significant gender difference was found in attitude towards homosexuality. This suggests that females held significantly more positive attitude towards homosexuality compared to males. No significant gender differences was found in attitude towards lesbianism. Another ANOVA test results for local revealed a significant gender differences in religiosity between urban and rural youth, with rural youth reporting higher levels of religiosity. This finding aligns with previous studies indicating stronger adherence to traditional and religious values in rural areas. However, no significant differences were found between rural and urban participants in attitude towards premarital sex, pornography, homosexuality, lesbianism, self-esteem, or perceived parenting styles. The correlation analysis revealed several significant relationships among the variables. Gender was found to be positively correlated with attitude towards homosexuality, suggesting that female participants were more likely to hold positive attitude towards homosexuality. No other correlation involving gender reached statistical significance. Authoritative